um,
So what have you been playing, bro? How's life been going with you?
dude, things are amazing. I cannot complain. I've been, I've been really good, been really grateful. Um, yeah, just been super busy, still in this 90-day probation period with this job. So just trying to make sure that I'm doing my best. And what's crazy is that I'm actually doing really good. Like, I'm running, I'm the marketing manager, so I run the social media for this sort of high end remodeling um, company. And I've, like, all the videos that I put out have all like blown up. Like, it's like so bizarre. I'm just like, wow, I
I wish
think
this
in
worked
my
for
mind,
everything.
I wish this worked for like back of the rack. Like, I don't understand. Like, uh, the Instagram account when I started had like, I don't know, 700 followers, and then since I came in and started posting, we're almost at like 3,000, and our videos get like 10 to 15K. One of our videos got 500,000 views. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And I thought like Instagram was going to be the hardest nut to crack with like the type of content. Um, TikTok, we started at 0, and since I've been there for 2 months, we're already at 1,000. And I'm just like, what?
The fuck's
And
going on
part
with
of
us?
part of me is like, I guess I do this every day. Like, I spend
True, it
about
is
3
your
to 4
job.
hours. Yeah. So I'm like, if I did maybe that for back of the rack, but it's just like, it's crazy, man. It's just like blowing up in a way that I didn't think it would. I thought we would, it's like, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to make content these days if you're too corporate or too like sales pitchy. So I told him to kind of switch the tone up, and like we'll do more like down to earth stuff of him working or just talking about things like, just pro tips or things that he does. And people love that shit. And it shows. I'm just like, dude, your social media is blowing up. Like, we have like 100+ comments like every day, and I'm like, this is this is great, because now I'm just like proving my value to the company because of how much his social media is popping off. And he's like, damn,
Yeah.
dude, I knew you were the one, man. And I'm just like, yeah, I knew it too.
Yeah.
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 you know I had to like pretend that it was like some master plan, and I was like this social media guru,
Yeah.
and he's just like, dude, this is crazy. They just keep coming, the comments, the videos are all performing well. You're really doing great. So I've been pretty happy with that. Um, uh, I've I've been playing a lot of games. N3 at the top, which I fucking
We'll talk
need.
about that in the next episode.
We will, yeah, we will have to talk about that. But you know what? It did get me in the mood for beat 'em ups because I beat TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. I had left that like on that was shelved for a while because I couldn't beat this boss. But I fucking went back and I beat it, and I was like, fuck yeah. So they got me in the mood to play what is obviously my favorite genre, which is like beat 'em ups, hack and slash. And I got Absalom, which is like a roguelite beat 'em up. Really, really good. Love that. I think I've put over like 45 hours into it, which is a lot for a beat 'em up if you think about it.
That's a roguelike, right?
Yeah, it's a roguelike, yeah.
Huh, and
Which
that's
I
so
feel like
interesting.
works so great for that
Yeah,
genre.
because I thought it was like a full like campaign, like a Castle Crashers or Fighting Rage or something like that. I didn't expect for it to be a roguelike. So it's kind of piqued my interest a little bit more. Because the demo, I only played like the first level of the demo, and I said, all right, that's enough. I'm good. And didn't really
Yeah.
dig deeper than that, but that seemed interesting.
Yeah. I want to like, it's probably, if we make a category of like best indie game for the Boda Awards or whatever, my favorite indie game, that's definitely, I would say that's my favorite indie game of the year so far. Because we still have Marvel Comic Invasion and
Yeah.
Hades 2, which I
Yeah.
plan on playing those two.
I think I'm gonna wait on
But,
Hades too. I don't know. I played too much Hades to where I'm
oh,
like,
you
am I
did?
really in the mood for like Hades? Like I play Hades through the entire early access, even into 1.0. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to get back into Hades. Yeah, I'll give it some more time.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I've been playing like a ton of games, which we'll talk about when we talk more about I guess just video games in general. But yeah, I've just been like really lazy too. Like I feel
Swag.
like once that like I had mentioned before, like once we hit like late October, I'm just like I'm pretty much checked out for the rest of the year. Like I just want to chill. I don't want to make content. I don't want to hang. I don't want to like do anything productive. I don't, all my Steam just I'm just like, let's just relax and I just chill.
Touche. That's the same way. Once I finished the latest Sondi Select and just sitting down through that whole process and being like, damn, I did do that. Let me chill out.
Let me relax now. Yeah. You reward yourself. Yeah.
So I've been doing the same thing. I've just been diving into like older games. I've been replaying games. Like I've just picked back up Sifu, and I didn't realize they added like an arena mode to it. And I've been playing that a lot.
Yeah, Sifu's good.
Been playing One Piece Pirate Warriors a lot.
4?
Yeah, 4. I forgot how good that game is, man. Oh my gosh, that is a great game. It's probably the best Muso game.
No. Origins is the best Muso.
Okay, now.
Yeah, now. And I was gonna correct you because I also agreed at the time Pirate Warriors was still the best of the Muso titles, but I think Origins takes it up like it's like a whole different level now. Where I'm like, now I want to see other games with this like fidelity and like the amount of people and like the scale, the combat.
Yeah, maybe we'll see with Dynasty Warriors. The remake they're making for 3? Is it 3 they're remaking or 4?
Yeah, they're making 3. I don't know if it's gonna have. I couldn't tell if it was gonna be like the same engine or style.
I do know it's Unreal Engine. I do know that, but I don't know like anything else after that. So I don't know. It's probably gonna run like ass. Yeah.
If it's Unreal.
That and a whole lot of Arc Raiders, unfortunately.
I knew it.
On my multiplayer nigga shit. Man.
Oh my god.
Listen. Okay, so here's the wild part. I wanted to play Monster Hunter Wilds, and I was fighting the Omega. What's the Omega? The new monster, the Omega. It's like the Final Fantasy 14 boss or whatever.
Oh, the robot.
Yeah, I was fighting that, and I was getting my ass whooped. So I was like, all right, let me shoot a SOS flare and get some people to hop online with me. And I realized my PlayStation Network lapsed, and I didn't pay for it. So yeah, I'm on PC playing multiplayer games. So I was like, I'll just hop on Arc Raiders. Fuck it.
Yeah. Damn. And what's so funny is that the podcast I listen to, they've been talking about it a lot. And I remember just thinking, I was like, I bet fucking Sondi's playing this because I
you would like it. It's the Division without the RPG elements.
Ew.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me rephrase that. It plays like the Division in terms of like it's the Dark Zone, but except if you die, you lose everything. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But like the gunplay and like the movement is very the Division like in that sense. Like the gunplay and all that stuff. Does it suck to get shot and die instantly? Yeah, it does. But it does remind me of that. And I like that. And it does have that emergent gameplay I liked from the first Division. I used to talk shit all the time in proximity chat to people, so it's fun to do that in this game.
What is your first or what was I gonna ask? What is? I can't remember. What I was gonna say. I think too many things were happening. Elise was closing my door because it was open, and then something was in my eye, and then I was listening to you, so I lost my train of thought. I was gonna ask you. Oh, what type of like? What's the goal of Arc Raiders? Like, is it just like, oh, just jump in, do the multiplayer, you're in the world, you collect things, and then if you can get out, then you're good. But like, what's the goal?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the part that was pissing me off about the game, where it's like I don't want to just go in and loot toasters and cloth and then leave, and maybe I can make a new thing. But that's pretty much the whole gist: is you go in, grab a bunch of stuff, then you can upgrade your guns or craft stuff, and then you can go back in with higher loot. So there's like, when you kill the robots, they drop the loot that you can use to make even better guns and stuff like that. Okay. And there are quests, like, so there is like a structure a little bit to it, to where like they'll be like, go to this map and loot this area and find this key, like random stuff like that. But it's nothing groundbreaking. Like there isn't a grand narrative or anything like that. It's very make your own direction. And yeah, it's kind of like I kind of log on and it just go, how many people am I going to kill today? Like
Oh, so you're a bastard on there. You're like a fucking.
because people are fucking asshole, bro. Listen, you'll be walking around, you'll play one game and everybody's like, yeah, don't shoot, yeah, let's run around together, yeah, and you'll be having fun killing monsters together, and then the next round you see the first guy and he shoots you in the head immediately, and you're like, all right, bro, gotta go on defense now, gotta kill everybody I see. You ruined it for everybody for the rest of the session, thanks.
Right, yeah. I just can't do. I feel like I did jump back into Monster Hunter Wild, but I couldn't find. Monster Hunter Wild still has like this sort of arbitrary Japanese like menu design where I'm like, why is it so hard to find where the new content is, like, or what, like I couldn't, because I've pretty much done everything that's new except for the Final Fantasy thing. And when I jumped back in, I just couldn't quite remember how to get to like, where the new stuff is. And I'm just like, why isn't it just like, oh, this is the new content, here's the Final Fantasy logo, or here's the whatever collab logo, so you know that this is like that content. And it's just like it's like, oh, you gotta go to the hunter counter and you gotta go to like limited quests and then you gotta like dig to see which one is relevant. I don't know, there's just something about it that I feel like could be so much more intuitive. And I'm sure, as you know, because you're like a old Monster Hunter fan and know more of like the history, that it's probably been improved. But I feel like
it's actually gotten worse.
It's gotten worse, you think? Okay.
I was actually, when you mentioned that, talking about the menus, I was thinking, because I was trying to change a couple of my decorations to like build for Thunder to that new monster, and the equipment in like skills menu, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And like in the old games, it was just a literal like grid chart, and it would show like, these are the skill names, these are all your pieces at the top, and then it would just have like what is those diagrams called? They're like the map multiplication tables. I don't know. I feel like there's a technical name for it. Yeah, it's got a chart, and it'll be like, your helmet gives you 2 in this, 1 in this, -2 in this, -3 in this, and you can see exactly what it is. You can't do that in this game. So I'm like, I don't even know what charms I have on. I don't know what talismans are like giving me skills. I don't know. Everything is just. Plus, I have like 30,000 skills. It's too much, bro. It's entirely too much for that game. And I feel like when it comes to Monster Hunter, I don't have fun in Wilds, unfortunately. Like, I'm trying my hardest, and even fighting the Lagiacrus, I was like, when you go underwater, like, I thought it was going to be like a nostalgia trip and be like, wow. I was just like,
you didn't feel anything?
I feel nothing when I play Monster Hunter now, and I hate that.
Yeah. I like it. I like that. That might be my game of the year. But the menus is a huge problem. I have about 150, maybe 180 hours in Monster Hunter Wilds, and I feel like it's so hard to make a build because it's so hard to flip between the menus or toggle the information that's being displayed, and hard to like match it up. Like, I mess up. Like, honestly, I don't even think I have many builds. But what I do like about the game is that I can make all these different types of armors, and that's literally all I care about. Like, I don't play it like most people, which is like, let me get the best armor and like, spec into a specific thing and then go take on this monster. Like, I'll make good armor, but good enough, and then I'll just basically just swap out the styles and make like different types of looks. That's mainly what I do. Like, I have so many presets or whatever. What do you call them?
The loadouts?
I have so many loadouts of just different outfits. Like, I just spend hours maybe doing that.
Yeah. I got the same thing. I make a lot of armor now. Like, I made like my set armor of whatever it's going to be for like in game, and then I've just been making armor just for the layers. And now you can make weapons with layers too, so I can not have that shitty, disgusting only one design for the artisan weapon.
Oh god, yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
So I've been going around making all the sword and shield so I can mix and match with my outfits.
Yeah. So that's mainly what I do in it, and I enjoy that. I think the combat feels really really good too. I think the animations are all great. I do really want to see more environments, um, because I feel like, I mean, there's what, four environments, four big environments, and I feel like there just needs to be more. Like, there should be like a forest, like a normal forest, not like a rainforest. There should be. I think it's called Wyveria. I
Oh,
forget
I hate
the white.
Wyveria in general. The little
Yeah.
mountain area. Yeah, I hate that entire area with the guardian monsters.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like, this place sucks. Like, I hate navigating it. It's, and
Same
I've.
with the
By
ice
the way,
place.
I've like. Yeah, the ice place isn't that great either. Yeah, because it's just like too fragmented and like it's hard to like get your bearings.
You got to use the
You know?
sacred to like bounce on
Yeah.
everything to get to certain angles. It's just I just let it
It's
auto
like,
move me in that spot. I don't know where to go.
yeah, same. I just do auto move, but um, yeah, I jumped into that. What else have I been playing? Silent Hill F. I beat that. Did we talk about that last episode? I can't remember.
I think you started Silent Hill F, but I don't think that we like you actually beat it or anything like that. I know you started it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I beat it. I think I have to play it again to get like more complete ending, which is kind of cool. What else? That's kind of. Oh, I just bought like $140 worth of digital games on the PSN. Do you want to know what I bought? Or do you?
If it isn't the Witch in the if it isn't the Witch in the 100 Night 1 and 2.
That's literally. I think that's like in the PSN game library or the PlayStation library like game catalog. If you do like the second tier and
Oh
just,
yeah,
like, the PS Essentials. No, if it's not the Witch in the 100. I always eye that game because I love the artist that does the art for that. Takahito Harada. I like his art a lot. He's the Disgaea artist. But the gameplay, every time I see it, I'm just like, bleh. I just cannot. I'm just like, I don't want.
hey, I bought both of them, and I started the first one, and I got to the second level, and I realized I was like, oh yeah, these games don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know. Like, is it a Diablo like? Like, what is it exactly?
Yeah,
Like,
now that I've played East, it's an East clone. It plays just like East, where it's just East is kind of like that. It's just a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Over the top beat 'em up, and also has some RPG elements attached to it. And it's just strictly go in a dungeon, do some shit, come out, hang out, go back in there, do some shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should play some. You should play some East next year.
Yeah,
or Trails.
I have a couple of East games. Some on my PSP. I have East 8, which is like Lacrimosa of Dana, is what I have. I have that on PS4. I haven't played it, and I found out that there's a PS5 version, but there's no free upgrade path to it, so you have to like rebuy the PS5 version, and I'm like, fuck. So like now I'm like, I don't want to play the 30 frames per second version on the PS4. I think it's 30 frames per second. When I could play so I don't know, I'm just waiting for it to go on sale at some point. And then I played the demo for the Viking one that came out last year, I want to say.
Yeah.
East 11.
I think that's 10.
East...
Nordics? Yeah.
That's East Nordics.
9 or 10.
Yeah, which was like, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. But yeah, I didn't pick it up, but I will at some point. But let me tell you what I bought for $140.
I'm scared. I'm so terrified.
Why? What do you think?
I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna say some.
So I bought
dumb shit.
a Genshin Impact booster pack. Just kidding.
That was my fear. I thought you were gonna be like...
No. All right, so there was a couple of things that were on my wish list that I was like, I need to finally pick this up. River City Girls.
Okay.
Was one where I was like, I've had it in my wish list forever, and I told myself I was going to get it physical, but the physical is still really expensive, and I was like, I'll probably be less likely to play it. Like arcade style games, I feel so lazy to like get the disc, put it in there. Like there's some games I think I'd rather just have digital, so they're always on my PS5.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I bought that. But I bought the bundle, which includes the first River City Girls, the second, all the DLC, and it comes with River City Girls Zero, which is like a remake of the original or something like that. So
Oh
it comes
yeah.
with three. It comes with like 3 games and the DLC, and that was $30. And I was like, okay. So I finally
Swag.
pulled the trigger on that. I bought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, which is basically
That's that over the top,
Hades.
like, yeah, the Teenage
Yeah,
Mutant Ninja Turtles Hades game. Yeah.
yeah. And it's actually, I mean, it was. I found out it was a mobile game, and I could tell immediately almost. I mean, not by the graphics, but by like the UI, because the UI is optimized for like touchscreen. You know, you can kind of tell.
Yeah, it's a little too
Um,
big.
yeah, it's like massive and like I was like, oh, and then there's like a lot of currencies too, and I was like, this is a mobile game, and I verified it, and it was, and that's actually really fun. I do like it, if not a bit simplistic. That was $18, I believe, but I had my eye on that, and I love Ninja Turtles, so I was like, let me pick this up, and I've been playing that when I shouldn't be, because I should be trying to beat N3, but what else did I get? Oh, another wish list game that I've been wanting to play was Dragon Quest Legend Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai. Infinity Strash. Have you heard of this? Look this up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of this game before. Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
What the hell? I've never heard of this.
You've never
What?
heard of Infinity Strash or Legend or Adventures of Dai?
No, I've never heard of this game ever, bro.
Yeah.
Is this a
it's
real
like,
game? This screenshot doesn't even look real, bro.
It's basically like the guy who did Dragon Ball Z, he wrote this Adventures of Dai manga before that. So it's pretty old, and they just adapted it into an anime, and then they adapted it into this game. So it's
'Cause I remember
basically
watching like a couple episodes of the anime and being like, okay, that was kind of cool, but I just figured it was like, you know, some
new shit. No,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
some
like a
Dragon
remake,
Quest.
yes. So I've been playing this, and this is basically like an anime, not an anime fighter. It's just an anime action RPG. But it's really solid. Like it feels a little bit budget. I bought it for $24.99.
This looks cool as
and
shit though.
I don't think I would have bought it for anything more than that. So if you see it at that price, you know, snag it.
It looks like Trails of Mana. Trials of Mana, sorry.
Yeah, but it's not as open. Okay, so let me.
It's like a linear Trials of Mana.
It's super linear, and it's really story based too. Like you're watching, it's doing the anime thing where it just shows you like flashbacks,
The full cutscenes.
Yeah, the full cutscenes, but it's showing you screenshots of the anime as the story progresses. So you'll get like 4 minutes of just like screenshots of the anime telling the story. And then it cuts to like a high quality like in engine sort of
The
cutscene.
Cyber Connect 2. Oh, we gotta animate this.
Yes, yeah.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
So it's a little nostalgic. I actually fuck with the story, even though I'm watching it through screenshots. I'm like, it's just simple. They do talk a lot, but I'm kind of engaged with the story. And yeah, it's pretty short, so I'm planning on beating that here soon. And yeah, that was $24.99. What else did I buy? I bought a Ninja Saviors. There's like a remake of an old school beat 'em up.
Ninja Saviors Reborn.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja Saviors Return of the War. Bro, what the fuck are these games, bro?
You've never, dude. When you told me that you had never seen that, what is it, Animus? Remember when you showed like I've never heard, you put it in the Discord and you're like, I never heard of this. It's like Animus or something like that.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah,
what?
I've always those games have been on my wish list for like years.
That's crazy. Okay, I have played this game. Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. Or no, Ninja Saviors is a different game. Shadow of the Ninja Reborn is a different game. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Shadow of the Ninja Reborn, I did buy that, but I refunded it because I didn't like it.
Okay.
But yeah, Ninja Saviors, I've never heard of this shit in my life.
Yeah,
Thanks for putting me on.
Yeah, that's a beat 'em up. I also bought Samurai. Oh, Ninja Saviors was $8.99. Samurai Maiden. Do you remember this one? I love that you have to look it up every time. For the viewers or for the podcast listeners, Ninja Saviors is a old school beat 'em up, probably like 32-bit or whatever. And then Samurai Maiden is a 3D like hack and slash schoolgirl game.
21st century in Hanoji? What the fuck?
So that was another game that was in my wish list for a very long time. That I think that was 20 if I remember right. I was like, let me just get this out of the way here. Let me see how this is.
It's a good thing you bought it on PlayStation because it's $60 and it's Black Friday sales right now on Steam. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It looks cool as shit though. Can't even lie to you. Okay, in the trailer there's two girls kissing. So what are you playing here?
Yeah, we'll see what it's like. I haven't touched it yet. And then another thing that was in my wish list was Marvel vs. Capcom: The Fighting Collection. So I finally picked that up. That was discounted at, I think I bought it for, I think it was $24.99. So, and
that's the first volume, right?
The Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. There's only one volume, I think.
There's two.
Well, there's the Capcom Fighting Collection, but this is the Marvel vs.
Oh,
Capcom.
the Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah,
Fighting Collection.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah. So, yeah, that equaled $130 with like all the tax or whatever.
That's tough.
Yeah, but I was pretty happy because a lot of these were in my wish list, and I'm like, let me just get some of these. I tried really hard to get things, like I said, that weren't these things. Like, I want to have access immediately to something like Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't want to be like fumbling for the disc and be like, oh, let me put this in, So I try to get like my arcade beat 'em ups and my fighting games digital, so that I can like, those drunken nights you just want to swap between, So, yeah. Have you picked up anything new, or have you, aside from?
Picked up a little bit of stuff. I've been going to my local Goodwill, and they be having shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I got.
I fucking hate Goodwill because they never
build
have
and race.
Oh, okay.
You can build your own tracks and race on them. Oh, that's.
Exactly I thought it was build your own cars. I thought it'd be build your own cars.
That's what I thought too. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2.
Nice for 360.
Yeah, I played the first one this year, and I'm not gonna lie, I think the Wii version is better than this game. So we'll see with the Force Unleashed 2. I've never played Force Unleashed 2, so we'll see. But I know the first game, I was like, I think the Wii version is better.
I can't trust you when you say things like that. I just can't.
Listen, it's a completely different game. If you get the PS2 version of the Force Unleashed, it is a different game than the 360 version. Saints Row 2.
Okay, interesting.
And that's a good one. Driven. Have you ever fucking seen this game? I've never seen this game in my life.
No, I've actually not seen
Based on the movie by Sylvester Stallone.
Is it like I can't really see if it's 3D or like what.
Yeah, it's like a racing game. It's like a Formula 1 racing game. Based on the movie. Starring Sylvester Stallone.
What the fuck?
Featuring the vocal talents of Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Movie tie-in game.
How much you get that for?
All this like $15.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm waiting on the Steam sale to cop all of my rest of my. I feel like I'm done copping stuff this year. I bought a new game every month this year. I'm good.
I bought a new game every month except for when I was unemployed for 3 months. But yeah, I've
caught up.
Yeah, yeah, that's what. Yeah, and honestly, I still have some things in my Amazon. I have Shin Megami Tensei 5 for $17 from Amazon. Romancing Saga something.
Yeah, I still need to cop Visions of Mana. There's a bunch I need to play. But see, I still have like PlayStation 5 games I have yet to play, like Tales of Arise, Soul Hackers 2.
You're not gonna
Tales.
No. Tales of Arise specifically.
Maybe, you never know. Listen, I've been
I
starved of JRPGs for a whole year, so anything could hit right now.
there's gonna be a mechanic in it, and I can't wait for you to play it so we can talk about it. That is gonna drive you insane. You're gonna be
Bet,
like,
say less. I'm about to
but no,
start it up tonight.
it's actually I really like the story in it. Because it's basically, and I've told you about this, but from my perspective, it's about uh the different perspectives on slavery from
Yeah, I remember
different
you mentioning this.
from different cultures. So it's pretty cool. Um, Space Marine 2's on sale, so I'm like, I might have to cop that. I don't know.
Have you even
Space
played the
Marine 2
first
looks-
Space Marine?
Yeah, on
Okay,
PS3.
never mind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't care. I don't care about the story. I just always liked that gameplay. You know.
I'm forced to. I'm married into caring about the story.
Really?
My
I might
uncle is
have
a
to play
big
it again.
40K dude. He plays like the full tabletop war game and all the miniatures and stuff like that. So
I have
every
no
time
idea.
something new 40K comes out, he's like, "Hey, yo,
And there's
Did
a
you peep that?
ton of 40K content. Like
40K, they
And I-
license out to everybody. They don't care. They don't care the
No.
quality at all. They just go, here, you want our license? Here, take it. $1,000 here. Make a game.
yeah, it's insane. What's weirder to me is that I've never met a 40K like fan. I've never met a single one somehow. In all my like going to conventions and stuff, I've seen them, but I've never like actually been friends with one or talked with one. Like
That's true.
So I'm like, how like freak like where are these like? Is it so niche, but those people are so dedicated, almost like Star Wars, but like to a smaller degree, that it's just enough to keep feeding the fandom, and it's like they're coming out with games. There's always books and
Yeah.
shit. Like I don't know.
I feel like 40K and Warhammer in general is one of those series where people fuck with the multimedia around it more than they do like the actual game.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I don't think there's a
tabletop
lot of
game first, right?
yeah. I don't think a lot of people are playing like the tabletop game, but I think a lot of people are like interested. Like Rogue Trader is like one of like the best CRPGs to drop in like a long time. Then you got Vermintide 2. You got
Yeah.
there's a lot of Warhammer adjacent stuff that people just like, but it's not that they like that. They just like that game or that
Exactly.
movie or whatever. I think it's the same thing with like Vampires the Masquerade. Like it has a big LARPing scene. Like a lot of people LARP it in real life, but not a lot of people like play the board game, or I mean not board game, the tabletop game, or like give a fuck about the novels or any of the rest of like it. I personally have like, even the dude that introduced me to Vampires the Masquerade Bloodline, he wasn't even like he was a fan of that game. He wasn't a fan of the system.
What the? Yeah. I mean, when you told me that you were a fan of that game, at this point in our friendship, I wasn't surprised. I was like, okay. I was just like, yeah, that makes
The
sense.
gay ass role playing game. You should know this.
No. No. But like some like really obscure like thing that I've seen maybe in passing, and you happen to be like the one nigga out there that I know that really is into it and is what'd you say? Like, it's my most anticipated game of the year. I'm pretty sure you said that at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is still like one of the best games I played this year. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Let's hear it. Let's hear the fucking.
Here we go.
truth.
Speaking of games we've been playing, I played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It's a good ass game if you don't got a bitch in your ear saying, it sucks, it's not Bloodlines 1. Like,
Oh, okay. So the people that like the first one don't like this one?
yeah, but I think what it is, and I mentioned this, like, I kind of coined a term for it, where it's like the Dragon's Dogma 2 effect, where the mythos surrounding a game's potential muddies the reality surrounding the actual game. Like how Dragon's Dogma 2, everybody was like, oh, the second game, I hope they're gonna have like this crazy end game and like past progression and like all the stuff that you're gonna be able to do and all the monsters that you're gonna be able to fight. And then they were like, what the fuck, this is like the same game as the first game. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you should have expected. It's just Dragon's Dogma but prettier, and that's what you got. And I think with Bloodlines, a lot of people mystify how good it is, because I do agree it is a good game, the first game, but it's not because of the gameplay. It's because of the writing. You're invested in the characters. You're invested in the story. You're invested in what's going. Like if you play Bloodlines, I'm telling you, you would be like me. You would be like, yo, this is one of the best stories I've played in a game. It feels very impactful as a character. But it was shitty combat, shitty story. It was glitchy. It was shitty stealth, shitty items. Graphics weren't even all that. And the second game, at least the combat's good. At least the graphics are good. At least the stealth is good. You know, at least the gameplay is good. Whereas not, and I think a lot of people were expecting this to be like some Bethesdian open world where I can make my own vampire and do whatever I want and join whatever clan, when that wasn't the first game. The first game was also a linear story-driven game with a little bit of choices that change what happens in the story, but it's really only like the choices affect the ending that you get. So it's like the same game, but just 20 years later. And I think a lot of people was hype for what they expected this to be. And I knew when the game was canceled indefinitely in like 2020 that like, oh yeah, whatever it comes out, it's not gonna be whatever the fuck niggas expect. So just accept it for what it is.
Yeah, you're right about like the especially with these games that take so long to come out, and then you're thinking it is gonna be like this expanded, brought into a modern era, open, deep, or deeper than the original, you know, type experience. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a great example of that, where it feels largely the same with some like tweaks, actually some oversimplifications of their systems, even though the world is probably bigger, you know, but it's actually I don't know, like should we, I mean, be expecting that a sequel to a game that came out so long ago would be this bigger, grander thing? Is that like a normal expectation, or are you just gonna expect like, you know, oh, I know it's just gonna be the same shit, you know? Like Spider-Man 2, right? Spider-Man 1 to Spider-Man 2, in my mind, I thought it was gonna be, I mean, because it's like you're expecting the sequel to expand on things and not take things away or to simplify things, but then a lot of sequels sometimes do, whether it's because of like budget restraints or they don't have enough time to develop things or to implement things. So I don't know.
Yeah,
that's kind of tricky about like.
yeah, I feel you about that with like Spider-Man 2, because you expect for like if you go on from like the Sinister Six to like just Venom, like, you know, I think the most we got was like Black Clack using the Doctor Strange portals.
Yeah.
But like, I guess people are expecting like, oh, and now they're gonna introduce the Avengers, and maybe you'll see Wolverine because that's supposed to be next, and maybe you'll see this. So I can see where people overhype themselves, like especially coming up. Speaking of Bethesda, like Elder Scrolls and GTA 6, I feel like, or even Cyberpunk, when Cyberpunk was being touted, everybody was like, oh, it's gonna have all this deep, rich RPG elements and all this stuff, and now it does after dozens of patches. But when it first released, it was not that, and people were upset because they didn't get what they hyped themselves up to get. And to extrapolate further on what you said earlier about a sequel coming out so long after the original that people expect, I don't know, because so much has changed with technology and just game design philosophy in general from the time that game was released. Monetization is different. The way the gamers as a culture and how they consume the game is different. So there isn't really like a way to recapture that same feeling that you got from that original game, you know. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is an anomaly, but that's just because they gave Baldur's Gate to the right studio that already was making Baldur's Gate like games with the Divinity series. So it was just like, okay, just do it, but with the official license now. I don't know, because I think about like GTA 6 coming up and all the delays. I think a lot of people are going to be miserable playing that game when they realize I can't walk into every building. I can't play basketball. I can't. I can't take a shower and like eat lunch
Yeah.
and like
There's no
rob
like
a bank.
shower mini game or like a
Right.
fully like mini like a fully fledged basketball like game within like
Yeah. They want Red Dead Redemption 2 crocodile testicle physics or whatever the fuck. I'm expecting a lot of people to be like, yo, what the fuck is going on with Grand Theft? Same thing with Elder Scrolls, where like Elder Scrolls is probably going to take out a lot of RPG elements, and people are going to be, it's going to be like Starfield or like Fallout 3, where it's like a skill tree instead of actually like upgrading that skill. And people are going to be like, bro, this is my Elder Scrolls. I can already see it right now, bro.
Dude, you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong at all. It is one of those things. Damn, I feel like so we've been playing a lot for sure. Do you want to move into some of our gaming topics? I don't know if you have any if you have any specific gaming topics aside from
I did want to know one thing. What is your go-to playstyle in a video game? Like, what's the classes when they go like choose your class in the beginning of the game? What's the ones that you gravitate towards? What's the role that you like to play in a group activity?
Yeah. I feel like that's always been so hard for me. I feel like sometimes I feel like I embody like two souls in one person sometimes. Like I feel sometimes I'd want to be like just sometimes I want to be like the warrior class, I guess. The sword and the shield class. You know, that's always where my heart pulls me. But sometimes my heart also pulls me towards like the, what would you call? What is it called? Lancer? Not Lancer. Like a defense, like a heavy defense class. I don't know what class. I can't remember what they're called. Like, you know what I mean? Like
you're usually the tank of the group.
Yeah, like a tank. Yeah, like a brigadier or something like that. I can't think of like what they're called typically, but yeah, like the tank. And then yeah, other times I'll fucking go with like the stealthier class sometimes, but I don't think I have like a straight go-to because I'm always so torn. But I mean, if you're holding a gun to my head, I'm gonna say just like the warrior class, like give me a sword and shield, and I'll be happy with that for most of the time, I guess. But yeah, because when you brought up the question in the context of 99 Nights, because I was teasing you and I was like, yeah, you would like the fast character because he's like Sonic. And you're like, yeah, I like the thief character, and then you were mentioning like the berserk characters, and we had somewhat different ideas of what the berserker class was, but we found out that there's a shit ton of class types.
There's actually 30,000 classes in video games.
And it's been like, homogenized and simplified, distilled down into like 7 classes, roughly.
There's because I would say I do definitely gravitate towards the faster characters, the more agile characters. I like dodging over just straight up blocking or parrying. I like having a range option, but also having like a quick melee option. So most of the time, the thief, the rogue, the ranger, those are usually my go-to classes. Yeah.
Right.
But also, that's why I was saying the berserker, because my favorite characters in Musou games are not the fast characters. Like I think most of the time I like characters that are like play in the air, like Jiang Wei and his moves, how it always brings him up in the air, or like Lu Ming, or what's the dude from? He's always with Lu Bu, and he's got the twin axes.
Tai Chi or something like that.
Well, him too, but yeah, most of the characters were like, if you hit them,
yeah. I was thinking of the
Zhang Liao.
Yeah.
I like the characters where if you try to hit them, they like super armor through it and then continue to attack, or like they'll charge up a really big attack and just one hit take out everything. Those are my favorites, because it's kind of the same thing, where it's like I either attack you 1,000 times and kill you super fast, or I attack you one time and kill you super fast. I like both of those playstyles. For a long time, I was the healer, but that's just because of MMOs. I just love playing as healers, but not anymore, because fuck them people.
Right. Yeah. See, and like when I'm picking a class, it's typically in a solo environment.
Right.
Like I'm not like it's pretty rare that I'm playing a game where because even in Monster Hunter, like I could be any class and people will join or all like it's not like oh we need a specific. I mean the buff or what is it called
The hunting horn.
the hunting horn is usually the one to play sort of like the healer and support, but like you could be really any of them and still beat a monster's ass depending.
See, they did too much with the hunting horn. I'm not gonna lie. 3 Ultimate, I really felt like I was a healer playing Monster Hunter. I was like popping the buffs and the skills, but like now it's too much residences and there's too much shit, bro. You can put a sonic boom down on the ground and like smack people and do double notes and quadruple clef notes and shit. I don't fucking know, bro. I just want to just smack the monster 2 times and then cast self-improvement.
Yeah, but see isn't that the cool thing about Monster Hunter? It's like when I always wished with like Dynasty Warriors, like as you played, it would be so cool, like to find out a new move from like your favorite character, like, or to find out like a new way to play them or something. But you don't. And in Monster Hunter Wild specifically, I feel like even if I'm playing as a lancer or with a giant sword, there's always like some new move that I'm like, wait, how did I just do that? Like there's always like a new technique or something that I can utilize that's different from just mashing square and triangle or whatever the buttons are. And I think that's so cool because it makes it like feel more complex when you're just mastering one weapon. Like it doesn't feel as repetitive, I guess, in some sense. And there's some weapons where I'm like, this is not for me. Like,
yeah, Charge Blade, no.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. Like, I used to main Charge Blade in World, and now I'm just like, I don't know. This might be a bit too much for my playstyle right now. Even like the bow is like more complex.
Yeah, the bow is a lot now too. The light machine gun too is also it's a lot because you got to put the mines down now and stuff. And there's like the auto or is it heavy machine gun now that has like the rapid fire like toggle.
That's the heavy machine gun.
Yeah, there's a lot of weapons that I'm like, or even like longsword. Longsword used to be so simple. It was just like 2 combos, do the combo and then do the demon slash, and that's it. Right, and now it's like counters and all this crazy shit. Same with Sword and Shield. I'm not gonna lie. Playing Monster Hunter Wild, I've played the Sword and Shield more like a legit defense, holding my shield up and countering. Like you got the sliding slash, the jumping slashes, the stabbing slashes. It's so much to the Sword and Shield now, where it's like it's really a jack of all trades.
Yeah, you can play it how you want and still be like within that weapon. Like if you wanted to, play fast or defensively, like you can still play the Sword of Shield and still play that way, which is cool. And in Warriors, I feel like once you know all the combos for your character, which there's not that many, it's like 6. That's it. Yeah, there's not going to be any special new thing like, oh, if I do press this or that, and I don't know. I just feel like.
Well, to be fair, you also have 100 characters to learn, so.
True, that is very true, and that's why Warriors Orochi is probably like the ideal way to play those games because you can select 3 at a time and just swap between them, as opposed to just being stuck with one for a whole stage.
I think that's why One Piece Warriors 4 was really fun to me. It's because that was the one that has the air combos. So you have the ground combos and then the air combos that you can jump up and do a whole air combo there. Then you can like choose the 4 moves, and some moves like transform the characters. Like I just unlocked Kaido's dragon transformation and his hybrid transformation before we started recording, and that was a completely different character. I was like, wow, this is insane. Or Luffy turning into Gear 4. And then there's other like characters because of the One Piece characters, like Kid. All of his moves slowly build like a magnetic arm, and it gets bigger and bigger the more like specific moves you do, and then you can use that move to do a giant like changes his whole combo string there. I think they have a little bit more fun with One Piece compared. I think that's what it is when it comes to Warriors, is that specifically Dynasty Warriors, it's gonna be square triangle, but at least with Samurai Warriors and even One Piece Warriors, they'll switch it up and make it like, oh, this character has 1 attack on X, but then like 20 attacks on Y, or switch it around and stuff. So It depends.
Yeah, and I kind of don't understand why. It's like they don't have a philosophy specifically for Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, because at points there's characters that are very unique and that could rival some characters in like One Piece or Hyrule Warriors or whatever, you know. But it's like they just don't like do anything with them. It's like I don't know if their time is spent quite often on like IP on like those IPs that they do Musos for. I don't know what it is, but to me it feels like they kind of restrain and like ground themselves for no reason, when like some of these characters in Warriors Orochi and stuff are so larger than life anyways. So why not let them do crazy combos and be unique and like, oh, this character uses this, or you know, it's just like weird to me. Like, why are you gonna have 100 playable characters but not have them be like, you know,
Wholly unique.
yeah, like play, yeah, exactly, like play around with them more. Like, I mean, the
And I think that's
animation
why One Piece is kind of nice, is because you have the size difference with like Whitebeard being a giant pirate or Big
Yeah.
Mom and all that stuff. So like they legitimately are giants, and you have to fight against giants, but you don't really have to in a Warriors game. Well, I guess Hyrule Warriors, you do be fighting giants and can play as giant characters.
The same with Fire Emblem Warriors had like the heroes that were on like the Pegasus units or the horse unit. Like they were stuck, like you couldn't get them off, so they fought with their horse in a very cool way. So it's like they get unique with like different, I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't make sense to me, except for Dynasty Warriors Origins, obviously, which like I was like,
of course you got to keep that grounded.
Yeah, and they really like put a lot of effort into making that feel like. Although, was it grounded? Remember that fight with Zhang Bao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans? Like,
oh yeah, with the and he was doing the fucking illusions and
shit got super mystical. So I'm like, and then the main character himself was like some fucking
Secret
like,
Service, secret agent, CIA.
I don't know. So, and that's what I mean brings me back to my point that they just don't really know what they want to do, like grounded or not, you know. And maybe visually it's grounded, but like the gameplay itself is fantastic. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe at least I guess with Dynasty Warriors, people use it as like a historical context. So they go like, yeah, I mean, you're still killing 1,000 people, but people play it for the history.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. So they can't ham it, you know, with the art style. Because I feel like Samurai Warriors was them like hamming it, and then Sengoku Basara just like
took it further.
Yeah, just took their lunch money and said, "Oh, you want that? We're making Tadakatsu Honda a fucking mech."
I want to see those games come over to the West. We only got that first one.
I wish they would do that, man. Capcom just doesn't like money, to be honest with you.
Did you see? Hey, they're gonna do a new one in the RE engine.
Stop. Stop, bro, please.
Sengoku Basara with the RE engine.
It's gonna be a reboot, and then everybody's gonna look realistic for some reason. Some girl's gonna look like Jill Valentine.
They're all gonna look like fucking Resident Evil characters. Did you see that that there was a PS5 upgrade for Pirate Warriors? Did you do that, or are you playing on PC?
I'm playing on PC.
Oh, because there was only ever a PS4 version of Pirate Warriors, so it was stuck at 30 frames. And they just released it this week, Pirate Warriors 4 PS5 version. And if you have the PS4 version, which I did, you get the free upgrade. So
that's tough.
I will probably hop in again.
And I need to cop the characters, the DLCs. They dropped a lot of DLCs.
I didn't think they were gonna have that much DLC, but I was like, wow. What I don't like though is that there's not really like a good end game mode. Like they have that randomized, like they had like a sort of randomized, what was it called? I can't remember the name of it, but it's just like it just wasn't good. Like it was just like, oh, here's randomized maps and just go do random objectives, but it felt like there was no point. Like it didn't.
Oh, you're talking about the treasure log, yeah.
Treasure log, is that what it's called?
Yeah, okay. Where it'll be like, oh, it's girls versus boys.
Yeah,
do shit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I wish there was like a good like, and this is gonna bring me to another topic. that I'm really into roguelites right now, man.
Bro,
I think I
same,
really fuck with them. Like,
bro.
I don't know if it's like,
We need to stop beating games, start rogueliking. Bro, I've been
'cause
playing Nuclear Throne religiously every night, like, cause they have like a daily mode, which is like a daily seed, and
yeah,
every day I try my best to get like top 100, and I get to like 180, and I'm like, damn, I thought I was doing
yeah,
good. Y'all niggas is, y'all niggas is looping 30 times. What the fuck? Yeah, I love Nuclear Throne. I've been playing Risk of Rain 2 a lot,
yeah,
cause they just
yeah.
dropped a new DLC. I've been playing it escapes my mind. It escapes my mind. So I remember it's on my phone. Don't give a fuck to look it up right now, but Balatro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Balatro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is it not Balatro? Balatro?
Balatro, potato, potato.
Potato. Got it. Okay. Yeah. We'll move on then. So, yeah, no. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Splintered Fate is a roguelike. Absalom is a roguelike. Uh, um, the Legend, The Adventures of Dai, Infinity Strash, the game I was talking about earlier, that has a roguelike mode built into the story. So that's super cool. If again, the game's a low budget in some areas where I'm like, oh, this I would have loved to see this fleshed out more, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, I'm just like in full. And then Hades 2 is gonna come out, and I hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion, that beat 'em up coming out next week, I think. I hope that has like a roguelite mode and not just like a story and then that's it, you know.
Yeah,
I hope
they
it
just
has-
drop an overview trailer. I gotta check it out to see if they
Did
like.
they?
Yeah, I got it. It's like 12 minutes long, so I didn't watch it, but I got to see if they like mention all of the modes that they have and stuff like that. Because the demo convinced me. It was like Marvel vs. Capcom, but as a beat 'em up. Like you're switching between characters and swapping on the fly. I thought that was like the coolest shit in the world. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, that was like one of my most anticipated games when we were talking in at the Summer Games Fest. I think we talked a little bit about that. So I'm excited about that. And then Hades 2 is gonna be roguelike. So I'm just like eating it up right now. I'm just like, I love this, you know, sort of. And once I'm done with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Absalom, I probably won't touch them again. But like, I just like the whole progression. Like there's something of like the quick sort of like, oh, here's 10-15 minutes. Try to get as far as you can. Pick the right things, the right builds. You know,
just knock it
and
out.
then I'm like, all right, I fucked up, I lost, all right, and then I'll just fucking. But it's like I'm still progressing. Like there's actually like a fully voiced, fleshed out story in TMNT, which was really surprised about. I mean, it's not like super interesting, but like there's cutscenes and like they learn new things, and it's very Hades like, where it's story like heavy on the story as well. You know,
like after each run, it has a bunch of progression.
Yeah, dialogue and stuff, you know, and they say different things, and they, you know, I was like, wow, this is actually more in depth than I thought. Warriors Abyss, I want to get back to because
I got back into Warriors Abyss too.
Yeah,
they added a whole different mode. They added a infinite mode.
Did they?
Yeah. So like, what if you beat the game? The character that you beat the game with, you can go into the infinite mode, and it's like each round is just beat 1,500 people, and just see how many times you can do that in 15 minutes. And then you'll still get like extra rewards at like after each time you finish, you'll get like an extra character to boost your stats and stuff like that. So it gets crazy.
Yeah, see, I wish there was like a Warriors Survivors, because the one thing I didn't like about Warriors Abyss, or maybe they could add that in this, but it felt like I kind of can't remember. Like I didn't like some of the enemy types, and like, okay, what I didn't like was the combo system in order to activate your assist that you
yeah, you gotta do each string. Yeah,
I don't like that.
I hate
it
that,
annoys me. I'm just like, oh god, you know. And I feel like some of the systems are overly complex too. I'm just like, there's a lot of things going on that like don't, like, once you understand it and grasp it, I think it works. But every time I jump in, I'm like, what does this guy want?
Yeah, what am I reaching for?
Yeah, like there's the formations, and there's just too many things going on where it doesn't quite feel like you have a good grasp or control over it. But it's
Yeah.
what we have, so can't complain, I guess.
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah. I was thinking like about how many games I beat, and I was like, I probably wouldn't have beaten as many games if I just played Risk of Rain 2 instead of playing this game. Because the Risk of Rain 2, a good run that's an hour right there, just gone. Or even Nuclear Throne, that's a solid 30 minutes. Vampire Abyss, that's an hour by itself. Like each game is like an hour run, and it's like I'd much rather do that or play a game of Tetris Effect than knock out because I started up Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna be honest. I started up Guardians of the Galaxy. I noped out of that game so fast, bro. I want to get into it. Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood.
So much. They're just constantly talking in that game.
Literally, bro. I didn't even finish. I finished the first level and I was like, God damn. Yeah, that felt like forever.
Yeah. I wanna one day I'll be. I actually wanted to play Dispatch on Neb's recommendation, but also, I saw it in the PlayStation Store, and all of a sudden a lot of people have been playing it, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I'll check this out. But I also don't want to play a Telltale game. Like, give me some gameplay. Like, I want to fucking.
Yeah, I feel you. If I was gonna play a Telltale game, I would just play Walking Dead again. I don't think I even beat like the 3rd season, so I can do that over.
Yeah, it just looks. It looks like really high quality. It looks cool, but I'm just like, yeah, I kind of wish it was just more a game than a Telltale game with like higher fidelity, basically. But it is what it is. Someone had to make something like that.
So here's a question for you. What is your thoughts on survival games?
Survival games like
The
what?
Forest or
yeah.
Subnautica.
I don't like it. Anything that has crafting, I know bad of it. I fucking hate. That's why I don't like Minecraft.
Damn.
That's why.
They got Sonic in it, bro. Damn. Fuck.
What's another game? Ark. Ark has a bunch of.
That's got Sonic in it too. Fuck.
Like I fucking like crafting in games is and that's why like the Atelier series is one where I like can just admire from a distance because it's like I do.
She's
not
got
care
thick
about
thighs.
Up. But yeah,
don't care about the rest.
But it's not enough for me to. Okay, but Monster Hunter Wilds has crafting in it.
But you fight cool monsters.
Yes, the crafting is you just
20%.
Beat the monster's ass. Yeah, you get the materials, but like the build yourself a shed, build the hammer. Now build.
Now burn the iron in the furnace.
Yeah, no.
Build
I tried. I just don't care for that's. I think it's a personality type. I want to say. I feel like. And I don't know which personality type goes with it, but I feel like it is just like something that certain people like to do, and I
okay, I'll level you up one more. What about farming games? I know that's kind of the same thing, but like no, it's different. Like okay, like Stardew Valley,
different, yeah.
Yeah, like a Stardew Valley or like a Graveyard Keeper
Moon or something.
Yeah.
I haven't given a farming game like a fair chance. In honesty, I've probably dismissed them because they're so similar to the things I don't like about a survival game.
Oh, you about to make me switch up the next season. You about to make me switch up next season. Oh,
that's fine.
Okay, well, see, okay, again, my thing is, at least with Harvest Moon and Rune Factory and all those games, they do have a story and an ending. So, like, you can play through the entire game and finish it. Okay. And you wouldn't, like, like, you can pick it up, put it down, and feel accomplished by the end of it. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is it's different than a survival game. Like, Stardew Valley doesn't have an ending. So I can see you saying that, yeah, that's a survival game. Or, like, even The Forest. The Forest has an ending. But once again, I get it. I'm not chopping down trees and building the tree house to chill out. I get you. Yeah. Okay, so what do you think about, because we're going to dissect this. What do you think about crafting when it comes to a Diablo game?
I hate it. See, Diablo 4 had skill smithing, I think it's called, or weapon smithing.
Yeah, rune
Where
smithing, where you put their attacks on there, right?
Yeah, I like doing that, and it's pretty simple. But I still, let me take that back. I don't like doing it, but it's just a part of like it's a small part of the game to get to the bits that I do like. You
Yeah,
know,
I feel you.
so I can tolerate it because I'm like, oh, it's just like, and so many games now have like a crafting element. You know, like even JRPGs have like introduced like little things, or oh, you need these materials to create like this thing. You know, I think if a game like really did like a thorough and like did a like robust system where it didn't feel like you were just collecting like JPEGs and then putting it in a menu
Yeah.
screen and then like, oh, you get your final item. I think if they created like something like that was tactile and it felt like you weren't just collecting items, like something that actually felt like tangible.
I think about Last of Us when you mentioned that, because that has a
Yeah,
crafting system, but it's very tangible. It's like I'm making my
yeah,
med kits, I'm making my bombs. That's it. And
exactly.
I like that. I agree with you because I'm the same way. I fucking hate crafting. I hate
Oh,
crafting
I didn't
in
know that. Okay.
yeah, I hate crafting in most games. Like Project Zomboid, it's one of my favorite survival games. I love that game. I've been with it since like day one. Fucking love that game. But I never craft. Like people be getting to the point where they're like, oh, I built a blacksmith and I'm building walls and fences around my house. Like, nah, I just play like I would in real life. I play because I just run around and loot stuff and I eventually die like I probably would in a real zombie apocalypse after 5 days.
Right.
Yeah, or
I
even
mean,
like the forest.
Division 2 has crafting technically, right? With like, right? With
Yeah, but when we played the division, like remember I don't
you
craft. I'll
hate
be looking. Yeah, I would only go there because it's like I'm going to dismantle all this stuff anyway. So I might as well feed it into the crafting apparatus if I want to craft or if I need to craft something like for a challenge or something like that. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to be building and crafting and doing god rolls. Like I don't give a fuck.
Did you ever play? And you already mentioned The Last of Us, but they have the workbench where like it feels tangible. It's like the feel of it, right? Like
Oh
they
yeah, when you
have,
upgrade the guns and they do the
yeah,
whole thingy thing and then they
yeah,
build it.
and there's like a visible difference, and yeah, like I feel like if we could take that one step further and maybe
No,
do
don't.
that.
That's how you get God of War.
Oh wait, what? I don't know. Was it
In
God of
God of
War?
War 2018, they have like crafting and like gear score and loot and
Oh no! I'm just saying, like, take that one step further for a different game, not for Last of Us. Use like how robust that is, and if you're gonna make like a crafting game, have it feel like you're actually doing something, like that. Because even though like Last of Us it's not a crafting game. There's like that sliver of like collecting those things, and they have it robust. But if you're gonna make a game centered around the whole like building and crafting, make it feel and look like just I don't
yeah,
know. Like, and
I see what
maybe
you
there's a
mean.
game. Maybe there's a game like that. I know, like in Minecraft
The forest is
or
like that, where when you chop down a tree, the tree legitimately falls down, and then you have to
right.
chop the logs and then pick up the logs and bring them to the building and put them down and stuff like that. So, and that happens with like everything that you have to build. You have to grab all the parts, put them there, put them on the thing, and then build the whatchamacallit, whatever you're building. So, and even then, like you click an inventory, and if you want to put this rag on this stick, you got to grab the stick, grab the rock, put them together, and then it will craft it or whatever. It's a little bit more tangible in the forest. But yeah, I agree. Most of the games are just like a floating building block of, hey, build this wall, and it just magically appears. I don't like that shit. I think that shit is dumb. I don't know. I wasn't a Minecraft kid, but I guess
Crazy
we
thing
have
is
to.
like
Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, there's a lot of kids that just grew up building and crafting shit with Minecraft, Fortnite. Like, there's a 2010 to now. That's
yeah, it's the whole generation.
yeah,
Kids that were playing Fortnite or playing like Minecraft at 10 grew up with the mechanic of I need crafting in my game. I enjoy the crafting. It's nostalgic now, even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The kids that grew up with Destiny are now like, where's my exotic gear in my games? Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
They don't even know no better, bro.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Let's answer some of these questions so we don't forget.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cosmo writes, what spots would you guys put on a boater bingo card? And he said, I had Sondi shits on Mario or says dichotomy, and Bendez mentions X-Men or Chorokyu. We're gonna have to add. We mentioned Warriors because I feel like we mentioned that.
We've already mentioned it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Every episode.
What else did we mention a lot? That'll be my addition, I think, is saying that.
You mentioned
then,
one, yeah, where we like both say something at the same time and we both go.
Yeah, no, we stop. Yeah.
It happens once. It hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, it's
Sure.
I
put that you don't beat games.
Yes, the boater game.
The boater game.
Guys,
Yeah.
I beat game.
You'll be like, yeah, I got like 30% of the way. I didn't.
No,
I put like 2 hours into it. I think it was straight.
Cut me some slack.
I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, it's me telling you can stop.
You do give me an out a lot of the time because you beat it so early, and you're like, yeah, you could probably play half and you're done. And I'm like, what? Okay.
Because I know you, and I know, like, you're like me. You'll get to the end and you'll be jaded and be like, I hate this game. So I need you to not be jaded when we play it. I'm telling you to stop for our sake.
Yeah, someone needs to like the game. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This season, what game did I not beat this season?
You beat Jeanne d'Arc.
Yes, I beat Jeanne d'Arc. Yeah.
We beat our racing. I think you beat our racing before me.
Yeah.
What the fuck else do we have this year?
A lot. This is our biggest year.
Rumble Roses? No, I mean, can you beat Rumble Roses?
If you play every character, right?
Blitz the League, technically.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I told you don't beat Blitz the League. I told you don't do that. Yeah.
Very true. Very, 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 very true.
Yeah. Yeah, you beat everything this season. Congratulations.
Binary domain. You did your fucking job. Binary domain I beat. Wait, how many games did we play this season? Because now I'm
Wet?
like,
Yeah, you beat Wet.
oh yeah, I beat Wet. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
We
it,
sort
right?
of set ourselves up for success this season because we picked a lot of games that were like shorter and like linear or like to the point, you know.
Yeah, I think Joan d'Arc was probably the longest game, and we picked that first so that we could just knock it out.
It was, yeah, definitely strategic. I'm looking at the list right now. Oh, do we not have a category for season 5? We don't on our page, on our YouTube page.
I thought we did. Maybe
We have just back of the rack, but we don't have season like a lined up season for it.
Either way, X-Men Destiny. You beat X-Men Destiny.
Yes, be X-Men Destiny.
Yeah. See, yeah.
I've been killing it this year.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what we've been thinking about playing next year, and if everything is beatable.
I think so.
Everything for next season is definitely beatable. So far.
Don't mention it because it's gonna be a secret until we talk about.
Yeah. And even then, this is all subject to change. But I'll probably change my mind by the end of this episode. When we finish, I'll be like, actually,
you know
what?
I'm gonna change to Harvest Moon. Community Splash writes, if you're going to be late to work, are you going to drive fast or get there? If you're going to be late to work, are you going to drive fast to get there, or are you going to take your time to get there?
I'm taking my sweet ass time. I'm already late. The fuck?
That is crazy.
Listen, if I'm
You know why
already
that's
late,
crazy?
that gives me enough time to
You're,
think of an excuse to be like, yeah, this homeless person, he was in the middle of the street and butt ass naked.
yeah, my
So I had to run
grandma.
out. Had to run out there with a blanket and put the blanket over the homeless person because there was kids in the bus next to me. It was a whole bus of kids, and I had to put the blanket over him, take him to
Because I
the
love the
side.
kid. Yeah, the
Yeah.
sanctity, the
And then I started
innocence.
talking with him because he was crying. I was like, "What's good, bro?" And then he was telling me about his life, and then I realized he was my old neighbor from when I was like 5, and I was like, "Oh shit!" He remembered me. So then we started chopping it up. I had to call my mom. My mom had to wait for my mom to come. She picked him up, took him to Ross, but then her credit card wasn't expired. So I was like, "Fuck! I gotta go I gotta go to Ross." So I went to Ross. I was almost here, and I had to pull out, go back, go to Ross,
You're
help her out.
that is a crazy string of
Yeah,
lies.
and then I came here, so that's why I'm 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, okay, see that's the thing. I think there are degrees of lateness. You show like, okay, for example, I invite you over and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna be late." You're 10 minutes late, and it's like, "Okay, cool." You're 30 minutes late, an hour late. Those are differences, right? And with work, I think it's sort of the same too. Like, you tell your supervisor, "Hey, I'm gonna be late," and they're like, "Okay, 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max." You get there an hour later, it's like, dude, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
like that's a whole different,
Yeah,
right?
I
Isn't it?
definitely I definitely preface it if I'm gonna be late as hell. Like if I'm just gonna be like, cause late to me is like you said, like 10 minutes late. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
anything past there, like cause usually I try to get there like 5-10 minutes before your shift, just in case you know.
A buffer
And
time.
yeah, so like 10 minutes late to me is like, yeah, I'm taking my time. Oh, it's 7:06. We're good. They're probably not even there yet.
Community Splash says, "For me, I'm gonna take my time because I'm not rushing because I don't care if I'm late or not." And I'm like, isn't that? I don't know. I
Nah,
mean, if
I
you
get it.
don't care about your job, like,
I
yeah,
get it.
I get it as well. But
Cause I used to opening Starbucks, cause we would open at 5, and they wanted us to get there at 4. Fuck no, I would get there at 4:53, sometimes 4:59 on the dot, and be like, "Look, clock it in." Nobody's coming in for like an hour anyway. Nobody
when
comes.
did your shift start?
Four,
Technically.
technically starts at 4.
Damn. Yeah. So you were officially on record.
Yeah, but I had to open the store, so it was like,
So nobody knew.
yeah, exactly. It's like I'm the boss, and I opened the store, so it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm okay, I'm good.
I'm just hearing a bunch of excuses here.
Listen, nobody
No,
comes to get coffee until 5:30. That gives me 15 minutes to do all the calibrations, make enough coffees, and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
I'm
be
good.
fair, I am. When it comes to work, I am pretty late. Like, where I used to be. I try not to be anymore, but I was always the guy that was like 10, 15 minutes late. So I kind of understand it. But I would always be rushing to work because I knew that if I was going to be. It looks even worse if I'm like.
Just walking in casual, like you're not 15 minutes late. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm just like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So, the next question is, are there specific actors? This is from Cade. Are there specific actors you don't like seeing in things? Like, for no reason in particular, you just don't like them. And he says that he doesn't like Keira Knightley, and he doesn't dislike Joaquin Phoenix, but he annoys him in everything he's in. So
I'll let you
I
go
couldn't
first
think of
because
one.
you're the movie buff. I couldn't think of one either.
Yeah, there's. You know what? A more recent one. Who's the dude in? Did you watch Companion? No, you didn't watch Companion. Did you watch? Oh, who's the guy in The Boys? The main young guy character, the main dude.
Oh yeah, Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid, is it? Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's
I can't stand Dennis Quaid's son or some shit.
yeah, that is indeed Dennis Quaid's son.
Yeah, I do not like his. Like, I just don't like his face. Like, he just annoys me. I don't know what it is, but he
I
just
feel you.
like.
I can completely understand with him.
You get that? That's crazy.
I can completely understand because he's very annoying in The Boys, but it's like an understandable annoying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like super relatable and like a really good character, but it's just the actor and the face and the performance. I'm just like, dude, I'm just so tired of this man's face.
I'm not gonna lie, Adam Sandler. I don't find
not?
Adam Sandler funny, to be honest with you.
Me either. But I don't think he bothers me. But yeah, I've never found him funny.
I think the best Adam Sandler movies I watched were all the ones where he played somebody seriously.
Like Click. I love Click.
Yeah, well, it's I would say like Uncut Gems.
More serious.
Yeah, that basketball movie he did, like those are the type of movies where I'm like, I kind of fuck with this. But like Adam Sandler's at a point where like he kind of just does, he just makes movies for his family as like a tax write-off, bro. It's always his wife in the movie, it's always his homies in the movie, it's always his daughters in the movie. Like everybody getting a check, bro. It's nepotism to the finest. And like after a while, it's kind of like Seth Rogen's another one. Even though I used to fuck with Seth Rogen as a kid. Now it's like the facade of like smoke weed. Like, okay, I get it, but like, can you do something else?
Yeah. I don't have anybody really. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, but it's more so, it's like I don't really mind them, but like
Keira Knightley is interesting. It just, I mean, Cage says like you don't have to like them for no, you can like them for no reason. You just don't like them.
Keira Knightley is a choice. What movies was she in? She had to have been in a movie that made him like, he watched Pride and Prejudice and said,
That's all I can. Domino, Pride and Prejudice, and Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know which movie he decided like that's it.
I watch Love Actually every single year for Christmas, and I forgot she was in this movie.
Oh yeah,
completely forgot she was in this movie. But to be fair, I feel like a lot of not to be on my my hotep shit, but I feel like a lot of white people look the same, especially actresses. So like,
damn.
So like to me, like they really got to stand out and do like a standout performance for me to be like, oh yeah, dabba dabba dooba dabba.
I think that's a product of your environment, for sure.
That is true. That is true, because. But yeah, I just never really be like watching movies like that to really be like, oh yeah, I definitely know every movie that Colin Firth is in.
I want to borderline say Chris Tucker, but I just don't like him in The Fifth Element. You know what I mean?
What other movies is Chris Tucker in other than that movie like and
Rush Hour and like that's it.
Friday.
And that's why I'm like borderline. I'm like, I kind of do like him in like Friday, and he's pretty funny in Rush Hour. But I think The Fifth Element's performance, I'm like, ooh, I hate this so much.
Welcome to Summer's Paradise.
Like I hate his whole character. I don't know. Yeah. One of my friends said, he was like, yeah, it is pretty racist. And I was like, the performance? Or I don't know. I didn't really.
I can see what you mean. I would say Terry Crews in Idiocracy is more racist than.
Wait, what is Terry Crews like? Racist to who?
Is it him in Idiocracy?
No, yeah.
Or is that Debo that's president?
No, in Idiocracy, isn't it Terry Crews?
Yeah, it is Terry Crews. Yeah, it is Terry Crews. I thought it was Debo for some reason.
Debo's president in something.
Bro, what the fuck is Debo president?
I swear.
Debo Friday. What the fuck?
Oh, he's president in The Fifth Element, is he not? Yeah. He's president in The Fifth Element. Or something. He's like a commander.
Yeah, bro, hold on. Was it Fifth Element? It is Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Then what the fuck was Chris Tucker in Fifth Element?
Chris Tucker was like the guy in like the leopard.
Yeah, I'm hip, but I thought that was the president.
Oh, no, I don't know what the fuck he is, honestly. What is he? Just some, I don't know. Like
guy? I forgot. I haven't watched Fifth Element in so long. That nigga was the president with a fucking lazy eye, bro. You would think America would have, first of all, elect the nigga. And elect a nigga with a lazy eye?
Yeah. Well, I think it's supposed to be he's like the galactic president, so he's just
That's
like
even worse.
he's like the space president. They were like, all right, black is the craziest we'll do.
Bro, his eye was lazy as hell, bro. That was. Anyway, rest in peace. God rest the dead.
Next question is from Aussie ABC. He says, "Do you guys play any sports?" Which he didn't answer this question, but
You already know the answer.
look, I was like, why are you asking this?
Take it a wild guess.
Yeah,
You
like
kick a
come on.
ball around, don't you?
In all of our episodes and status check, have we ever well, I mean, you like basketball and you've mentioned, maybe
Yeah, but I suck at basketball. I quit in fourth grade. Well, I quit in fifth grade. Never went back.
Yeah, and I played soccer for a little, but baseball I played that for a little bit, but no.
I swam. I swam in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah,
That's like a hidden fact, like a factoid.
Well, I wasn't good at swimming, but I did swim, but I wasn't good
If we
at
ever
it.
had like character profile cards and you're just like in sprite form, Sondi, one of the things would be like, fun fact. He was terrible on the swim team in high school.
No, legitimately, I joined because I had a couple homies that was like, yeah, join. And I didn't know how to swim. So when I jumped in the pool, I just faked it until I just eventually learned. Like, just jumped into 13 feet and was like, fuck it. And then eventually, through coaching, I learned. And they couldn't cut me because they needed people. So, yeah.
You jumped.
That was ass.
You pretty much tried to drown yourself, is what you're saying?
Well, I didn't. I jumped in the pool, but like, you hold the wall and, they're waiting on everybody because everybody holding the wall waiting to do like warm ups or whatever. So then once everybody went, I went last to see how everybody's form was. And then I just swam like niggas in video games do. Until eventually they worked on my form and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you like swimming now then?
I would. I should. Dev is a better swimmer than me. She actually like won awards and stuff like that. But she swam for a minute. I just hate getting in and out the pool, to be honest with you.
Let's talk about pools for a second. I've always hated, and this could be a black thing for sure, but like getting in and out of the pool and then drying off and getting dry. Like if I don't have like a bottle of lotion immediately there with me, I don't want to go to the pool. Like I'm always like, I just don't like the getting, like, once you're in the pool, it's fine. You're in the water and all that, hanging out. But the minute I get out and
I don't want to ever get back in.
I'm just like, look, I'm gonna put lotion on now, and that's it. I'm not gonna walk around dry. Like, I hate the feeling of the skin, the chlorine, and I don't know if
that's how I felt. And at the time, I was growing, like, my dreadlocks were like the doo-doo, like the baby dreadlocks at the time. So like getting in the water, you're not supposed to get them dry, like wet. So like it was just fucking up. So I was just like mad the whole swim season. Like, bruh, my fucking hair, bro. Every time I go home, I would literally have to sit there and twist my own hair every night, bro. That shit was ass, bro.
Oh God, yeah.
I rock with it, but I haven't swam since I broke my arm. Like as soon as I broke my arm, because I broke my arm right after swim season. Like soon as swim season ended, I was skating around, broke my arm. And I haven't swam. Well, I swam occasionally from here and there, but like I was a backstroker, so like I kind of can't backstroke with one arm like this and one arm, it's kind of hard to do. So
yeah, swimming was always hard for me too because of my arm. But yeah, I mean that's kind of it. That's all I have to say about pools.
I do wish that I did play basketball more. Like, I wish I was a dog at basketball, but I like running. Is that a sport? Would you consider that a sport, or is that just like a workout activity? Like, what is it? If you're not running marathons, it's not a sport. Like, if you're just running just for like exercise, I don't think that's a sport. But like, if you're like, I'm training for this marathon,
competing,
You're right. That's when it's like, okay.
I knew that. I don't know why I even. I just said some.
Yeah. I don't know. I do. Okay, if there was any sport that you wish that you were good at, What sport would you want to be good at?
Soccer, probably. Soccer or foot? No, foot.
That's the other half of you
I
coming
hate
out. I'm
fucking.
being
I
racist this
hate
season.
foot.
I'm saying it. It's the other half.
That's all I can. What other sports? I can't think of. My mind is not firing on all cylinders here. I'm trying to
See,
think
look,
of
that's
like.
what I'm saying, bro. Your mama's side coming out. Your daddy's side ain't never said basketball.
Yeah, I
Football.
always hated I hated basketball the day that a fucking basketball hit my face. Like
That's how it
every
was
fucking,
with football. I played football outside with all the kids in the neighborhood. One of them niggas trucked me too hard, and I said, I'm never playing football with y'all ever again.
I hate this sport forever now.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with y'all.
Yeah, football is fun. Yeah, basketball I just can't take it. I hate fucking basketball.
Yeah.
I hate watching it. Baseball too. Baseball's actually maybe one I would choose, but
See, I like basketball and I would love to play basketball, but I just feel like I'm at the point now where it's like there's no point in trying to hone your skills, bro. Just stop. All I'm gonna do if I go to the court is I'm gonna shoot the ball a bunch of times and then go home. I'm not trying to dribble. I'm not trying to post you up. I'm not trying to do none of that crazy shit y'all doing. I'm not trying to do nothing in between my legs. I'm just I'm gonna stand in the corner and chuck it up.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think baseball might be my pick. Baseball, football, then soccer. That's the order I'll go in.
I do agree with that. I would go baseball, soccer, basketball.
Yeah.
Baseball's not even just for like the monetary value that you could possibly get from baseball. It seemed like a cool ass sport. They had the finest outfits. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did you ever play? Like actually, with friends?
I played catch and all that stuff, and they wanted me to try out. Like, we would play like during gym class, and they were like, "Yo, you're good. We should try out." And I was like, "Nah, I'm good. To play against all the niggas that's been playing their entire life. No, I'm not playing with them.
Yeah.
Fuck. I just know how to catch a ball. Like that's it."
Right. Yeah. Well, that's your natural. Because
Exactly.
I think catching a baseball is like, it's catching a fucking baseball out of the fucking sky.
Yeah. Or if it's coming beaming at you and shit. Like,
like it's insane. But yeah, I've always really liked baseball. And then did you ever play kickball? Like kickball was always fun too, which is basically just
same thing with that. I was a good base runner. I think that's why they fuck with me. But I mean, just be a sly dog. Still a base.
Wait. Did you ever play dodgeball? Is dodgeball? You could count dodgeball as a sport, right?
They took dodgeball out of the schools once I moved up here,
Okay.
which is weird because when I was living in Atlanta, like all the way until like 5th grade, dodgeball was a thing.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
And
so
then
you never got to be a part of it?
Not as a functional adult or teenage
high
brain.
school?
It was only like 1st to like 5th grade. And then they were like, yeah, I moved up here and I was like, well, we playing dodgeball. And they was like, we don't do that here. We play wall ball. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wall ball and soccer. I'm trying to hit somebody.
That built character for sure. That made niggas tougher for sure.
Bro, I literally didn't wear glasses for like 3rd to 5th grade, even though I needed them because I kept breaking them with dodgeball and shit.
And if you could oh man, yeah, it was fun. It was fun, like just dodging them, and it was always the worst though when it was like 1-on-1. When it was just like,
oh yeah, just you and them.
You were just like, how the fuck am I supposed to hit this guy? It was
Bro,
like the most.
We used to do this game where there was a cone with a tennis ball on it. And if you hit the cone with the tennis ball, your whole class, because it would be like 2 classes for gym. And so it would be like class versus class dodgeball. Yeah. And your whole class would, like, if you hit the tennis ball, everybody that was out would come back in. So it would be like a game of like 101 trying to protect the tennis ball, like, fucking throw the ball. I swear I'll hit you with it. It was so fun.
What was this game called?
It was just dodgeball, but they just had this extra rule where like everybody could come back in. Yeah, just a
Um,
comeback mechanic. Just so like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he would just do that, and the game would never end. So he would just be like, yeah, I'll just do that for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Figure it
It was
out,
like a
kids.
redemption. Yeah,
Yeah,
like a You know what I just thought of? Tennis. Tennis is actually pretty cool if you can like get into it.
yeah.
Tennis, it's crazy. Again, a small ball, and you're just like across this giant court, fucking. Uh, it's the most like playing with swords because you're just like, ching, ching, you know what I mean? It's the most sword like out of all of them,
Yeah.
I'd say. But
My he's a gymnast.
what sport is that?
Gymnastics. Like, what he doing? Nigga, he could do
No,
like a
yeah,
quadruple flip. That's a sport to me.
it is. No, yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, I guess there are a lot of sports that I'm like pole vaulting always seemed really cool. I never got to try it, but that like
Oh yeah,
or,
with
like
track and
long
field
jump.
and like shot putting. Oh yeah, yeah. Running technically is a sport. Track and field. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But again, you have to compete. But like I
Yeah.
remember my friend did he did pole vaulting and I did long jump and this shit was always fun. Just like trying to run as fast as you can, just like midair. You're like, yeah,
I do
was
that
fun.
now.
Yeah, you do that now.
Yeah, anytime it snows.
Oh, I don't know what snow is.
I don't know what snow is, so
I don't know.
you can do it in the sand, nigga. It's everywhere.
It's hard sand. It's just rock. All right, it's not. Sand.
It's
It's not
sediment,
like,
bro. It's not.
yeah. Uh, all right. Well, do you have anything else? Any more topics? Any movies? Anything else you want to talk about? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
What am I doing for Thanksgiving? I'm going back up to the hood,
Yeah.
passing out turkeys to all the fuck niggas out there. Let them know that them broke
You're
asses
passing out
can.
turkeys?
No, I'm not. I'm just going up visiting my sister, visiting my nieces and nephews, visiting my dukes, all them people up there, and then yeah, chilling out. So
Okay. How
I'm
many
gonna
days you
pup
got?
just Thursday and Friday. So after work tomorrow, diving up. I'll be hanging out there until probably Sunday, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And then coming back, chilling out, catching the vibe.
Yeah, I have tomorrow off and I get Monday off, which is crazy. But yeah, just gonna be spending it with Elisa's family, and then go to my family probably like after or something. I think we're gonna go over. She lives just across town. Her parents live across town. Go over there. Um, just hang out all day, prep for Thursday, and then just wake up in the morning, have breakfast, get everything ready, just chill out. Her family's really like mellow. Like they just like, let's just chill out, drink some beers, and watch shows.
Watching football.
Here's a snack tray. Like they're very just like calm, So it's very relaxing. It's very just like.
So you're not
my
doing
family's
like.
very.
Oh, never mind.
My family. There it is. There it is. My family's very just like, party mode. Like immediate, like let's start doing shots. Let's start fucking,
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I figured there would be some. Oh, we shut the fuck up.
What were you gonna say?
I figured there was gonna be some, some Bad Bunny playing,
Oh
some,
yeah. Some Mexican starts playing. It's just like, damn.
One uncle gets too drunk, starts talking crazy. Cousins over there saying nigga 3 times.
And I'm not even talking about like this is just my immediate family, like my mom and 2 sisters. Like it'll get turned real quick if you let them. Like they'll start blasting the music. With Lisa's family, there's typically not like music playing. I mean, it's like background music, right? No one's dancing.
Yeah, it's just ambiance.
Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's just BGM. That's all it is. But yeah,
have you thought about like blending it and being like, hey, ma, fam, come through?
I've tried, but my sisters want to do their. My mom's not cooking this year, and so I invited her. But she's like, your sisters are gonna cook, and so they're gonna kind of do their own thing again. But yeah, I don't know, like I don't know what it is. Maybe there's like they don't want to because the families are so different.
They're afraid of
Like
that fucking green bean casserole, bro.
Like I don't. Maybe
They
I yeah, I don't know.
they say
The
green
vibes
bean
are different.
casserole. You put marshmallows on top of your sweet potatoes?
No tamales. All right, I'm out. Yeah, it's probably something like that. But
You
yeah,
put your
so
mac and cheese over the not in the oven? Nah.
yeah. Well, I mean, you have two separate Thanksgivings, right? Like there is Deb's family. Does some of her family go to your?
Yeah. So I think
You
we
guys.
will be visiting some of her family that's up there when we're up there. But I think we're just going
Oh.
to a restaurant so that they don't gotta cook or nothing like that. And
Oh.
then
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
get a little bit of the Island Boy side and a little bit of the Howdy Partner
Island boy.
side.
Howdy, partner. That's crazy. Um. All right. Well, I think that's kind of all I got. We
Yeah.
gotta. We'll do 99 nights. We'll record that next week. Get that out sometime in December, and then we have to also do the Back of the Rack Awards. So we got to do that soon.
We have
Like
to do that.
soon. Um. So I think we should make a new category for like best indie. So best game of the year or whatever, our favorite game, and then best indie, right? Or did we already have that? We don't have that.
Yeah, I think we just had Back of the Rack of the Year and then Front of the Rack. I think that just encompasses everything. But yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a Boater Digital Award. Let's grandfather
Okay.
Boater Digital into an award.
What would that be?
The indie game that you enjoyed the
heard of.
most this year? I mean, I wouldn't say no one heard of. That's kind of
Oh,
that'd be kind of wild to play an indie game no one heard of. I'm trying to think.
yeah.
Well,
I,
I
mean, you
did
never
play
heard
an
of-
indie game no one's heard of this year.
yeah, you didn't hear of Animus, and that's been out for literal years.
Yeah, there's always an indie game that no one's
There's always
ever heard of.
something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like have you heard of? Here you go, Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip.
Yes, I've heard of that.
Or is that the game that I got from your Steam library?
Probably.
Because I was like, how the fuck did I get this game?
yeah. I think yeah.
Yeah, really fun
But
game.
yeah,
That'll be my Boater Digital of the year.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play that actually. I just haven't. But
It's actually a very hilarious game. Not gonna lie to you.
did you try the Crazy Taxi game or the yellow
Taxi
goes
go
vroom?
vroom vroom.
Yeah,
I have it
try that.
downloaded on my Steam Deck, but I haven't played it yet. To be honest,
I don't know if you'll fuck with it, but maybe because it is a mix of. Oh my god, I'm gonna do the bingo card thing. I'm gonna mention Chorokyu. It's a mix of Chorokyu and like Warriors. I'm just kidding. No, it's like
It's a
Super
mix of
Mario.
It's like
3D.
X-Men. If it
It's
was
like
a fucking
dichotomy
taxi,
of like.
something like that.
It's Chorokyu meets Super Mario 64. I would say.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like that. It's giving Corn Kids.
I'm sorry, Corn Kids. What is that?
Corn Kids 64. Look it up, and you're gonna
Oh, wait a second. No, I think I just remembered what that is.
you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, it reminds me of that. It looks cool. I do like it. This is probably the type of platformer that I would fuck with because it looks fast, and I like fast platformers. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, the Sonic fan likes a fast platform.
I'm diagnosed, and I realize I just like speed. I don't like all that jumping and precision because I think I have a depth perception problem. Like I don't think I can like I miss a lot of easy jumps just because I can't like see
Oh, okay.
far enough. I guess visually. I guess it's because I'm blind as fuck. As you saw from me just having my glasses off, I was like couldn't fucking see anything. So I think
I thought you were just like exhausted or something. You're just
no, I took them off because it was hurting my ears with the headphones. But yeah, I legitimately couldn't see anything for like 10 minutes of the podcast. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks guys for tuning in for another episode of Status Check. Thanks for writing in those questions. We hope you liked today's episode. It was a bit mellow, but we're just hanging out. Talked a lot about games. And actually, hold on. Before we go, real quick. And I keep forgetting to ask you this because you keep mentioning it in like several other episodes, or like you'd make like a side comment about it. Why didn't you like Weapons?
I think it was. I don't like the villain, bro. I don't.
You don't like
I don't
Gladys?
like when they demystified the villain and try to make her like silly. And I
At
think,
the end?
yeah, because
Or
the premise alone was already like fucking terrifying. But it's like them making her like some little old lady is like, all right, bro, you kind of ruined it for me. That's literally it. Like if she was still like creepy, because she kind of was still creepy when she had on all the makeup, but like she was just too
spooky or something. She was like the
There's
Joker.
a movie I just watched on Netflix called It's What's Inside. I think that's what it's called. I forgot. It's What's Inside. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, it's What's Inside that some way. But either way, it's the same way where the writing in that movie is, where they kind of write the characters like they are Avengers characters.
Oh,
and it kind of like ruins it a little bit because it's kind of like, okay, that's not realistic a little bit, like cut it out, and kind of ruins a little bit of the spook a little bit.
So her like demeanor you didn't like her dialogue.
Yeah, that's really it. Like if you're a creepy witch that can do all this voodoo shit, like be a creepy witch. Don't do all that.
Did you like that the homeless guys section?
I loved him. But see, that's what he was supposed to be. That's the character that he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Not the main villain demon lady. He's supposed to be like just the old lady.
Yeah. All right.
Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom was made by the same people that made Clover Pit. What the fuck are you getting me into?
What's Clover Pit?
It's like that new game where it's like a slot machine, and you got to like, it's just a slot machine roguelike.
Oh, I haven't heard. You said it's newer?
That's their latest game. It's like Ballad Trove, but like a slot machine.
Oh shit, that looks addicting.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No.
Can't do that. Don't download Ballad Trove. Trust me.
No. All right. Well, let's end it here. Thanks, guys, for watching. Catch you in the next Back of the Rack, and then this is
it.
This is gonna be the last status check of the year because we're gonna do Back of the Rack awards for December. So we'll do another status check in January.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. Give thanks for all these games and other physical goods that we love to talk about here. And happy holidays in terms of Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah. And
do people celebrate Kwanzaa?
I don't know what people celebrate, but saying happy holidays is supposed to be like respectful to all the persuasions.
I don't think niggas be celebrating Kwanzaa. I don't even celebrate Kwanzaa, and I used to be an Israelite.
Wow. Okay. Well, that ends it. Peace.
Ciao.